I want to talk about the best metal detector out there. Often when we say the best, what we really mean is our favorite. And there's a huge difference between the best and the favorite. There is a best metal detector out there, but it might not be what you think it is. So with all the craze that's going on right now, with the Manticore coming out, the Xterra coming out, there's always this YouTube video after YouTube video that's doing the tests to see which one does the best. So what's the best? What's the best metal detector out there? Well, I will tell you this, there is a best metal detector, but it's probably different for every person. That's no surprise. So here's the reality when it comes to the best, whether it's the best anything, the best guitar, the best keyboard, the best golf clubs, the best fishing reel, whatever hobby that we're into, there's always this marketing thing that the latest and the greatest is going to be the best. When it comes to metal detectors, though, the reality is that technology, while it's changed a ton, it hasn't really changed for metal detectors that much. One of the people that I look up to that kind of got me into metal detecting started off metal detecting years and years ago, a couple of decades ago, with an analog machine, single frequency, and he knocked out every possible treasure you can imagine, from coins to artifacts. All of these things he found with an analog, single frequency, not even top of the line detector. What is the best metal detector? I'll tell you what the best metal detector for everyone is. It's the detector that you get out there with and that you learn how it operates. You learn your tones, you learn your frequencies, you learn your settings, you learn your adjustments. That's going to be the best machine for you. So if you're one of those people like me who loves to have the latest and greatest, you're always going to be on YouTube and you're going to be looking and, well, this one's a little better than this and this one's a little better than that. This one might be this might be that. It's really a marketing gimmick to keep you buying the latest and the greatest, because technology for metal detectors hasn't really changed that much. The same amount of power that goes into the ground for every detector is the same across the board. It's limited. There's a legal limitation on how much power you can have in a metal detecting machine and how much power that puts in the ground. Now, the software has probably been the biggest gains in the industry, where how it processes the signals, how it discriminates the signals, how it sends tones out, that may have gotten better, but make no mistake about it, there have not been leaps and bounds in the industry, okay? A couple years ago, MindLab, multi-frequency, it's going to change it. There's not any reason for there to ever be another detector. This is the end all, and their latest one is now a single frequency machine, okay? We've all learned, those of us that swing multi-frequency machines, that oftentimes we're switching over into single frequency to get a better signal. The reality is you and I just need to grab whatever machine is doable within our budget, within our means, and then learn that machine. Learn every nuance of that machine, get out there, spend time with it, dig out the trash, dig out the different signals, engage our brain, engage our ears, engage that inner knowing of different signals that you get, and then learn that machine. And I can promise you that the low-level machine and the high-level machine, depending on where you're at, depending on what part of the world you live in, what part of the country you live in, what your soil is, what you're looking for, all of those things are going to have a factor. But at the end of the day, between the lowest good metal detector and the highest, you're going to find signals. And you're going to be able to dig them out, and you're going to find treasures, and you're going to find artifacts. The best detector then is the detector that you will get outside with and swing. The detector that you will learn, and then it will become the best. Trust me, I've been around people. I've got the Nocta Legend, which I love. I think it's a great detector. It's the only detector I've ever owned. But I've been out with a bunch of other people who own a ton of other detectors, from the latest to the greatest to the old analog systems. And I can tell you this, I get out hunted by the lowest and the best and everything in between. So the reality is that some people just know their machines. They know how they work, they know how they function, and so they get out. I met a guy the other day who has the brand new Manticore and told me that he still regularly hunts with his Garrett Ace because he understands it better, he finds more stuff with it, and it's just his comfort zone. So for him, is the Manicore better than his Garrett? No. The best machine is the machine that you're going to take out, that you're going to do some digs, you're going to find some treasures, that gets you out there, it gets you exploring. So my encouragement is this: quit trying to analyze every nuance of every new detector that comes out there. Grab a detector. This is what I did. I found what was going to be the best that I thought I could get within my budget. I read some reviews of this, not trying to figure out what the best was, but what fit in my budget, what I felt like would fit for the areas that I'm going to be hunting in. I got that, and now I'm learning it. I'm learning how it works. I'm learning how the tones function, and I'm swinging that machine. The danger is that I might go get another machine because, oh, this one might be a little better. And then I've got to learn that whole other machine. And while I'm learning that machine, guess what? I'm probably missing targets because I don't understand that machine. My encouragement is this: take for what it's worth. Find a machine that you can stick with, and then stick with it. Go swing that thing over targets, dig them up, learn that machine to the best of your ability, and have fun. Because at the end of the day, that's why we do this. To get outside, to have fun, to find those hidden treasures. That's why we do this. So, the best detector is the detector that you'll take out, the detector that you'll learn, and the detector that you'll find treasures with.